Hello and welcome to Virtual Sunday School! Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Today, here in the UK, it is Remembrance Sunday, so we're going to look at what that means and a hero of the faith, Woodbine Willie. So we'll look at Woodbine Willie's story, a Bible verse, craft, prayer, and then finish with a final thought. So grab your drink and a biscuit and let's do this.
When you're stuck at home with time to spare, can't go outside, you're not going anywhere. Why don't you pull up a chair or pull up a stool, tune into Virtual Sunday School. With a craft to do and a story or two. Say hello to Nat, she's stuck at home too. Why not tune in to Virtual Sunday School?
Remembrance Day is on the 11th of November, which is the day that World War I ended. On Remembrance Sunday, we remember all those who gave their lives, not just during World War I, but during any wars. You might have seen people wearing red poppies, which is a symbol of remembrance. Wearing a poppy was inspired by the fields of poppies that grew where many of the battles of World War I were fought. Now, I chose our hero of the faith this week because he was actually a part of World War I. Now, Woodbine Willie was his nickname. His real name was Geoffrey Studdert Kennedy, which doesn't sound anything like his nickname. And he was a vicar from Worcester. That's right here in Worcester where I live. His church is just down the road. I've been there. When World War I broke out, he became a chaplain. He got his nickname Woodbine Willie because of a certain type of cigarette that he used to give out to the soldiers, the Woodbine. Now, cigarettes are bad for your health, but back then they didn't know that. So everyone thought that giving out cigarettes was actually a really nice thing to do. Now, chaplains during the war were vicars and priests who went abroad to provide spiritual help to the soldiers. But they weren't expected to go right to the front lines, where the fighting was, because they weren't soldiers. But Woodbine Willie did. He didn't want any special treatment. He wanted to support the soldiers right where they needed it the most. He didn't just want to pray for them, he wanted to pray with them, right in the thick of it. In fact, he was even given a special award, the Military Cross, because he ran out into no man's land, where the fighting was the worst, to help the wounded during attacks. He put his own life at risk to share the gospel and God's love in a really difficult place, with people who were facing terrible things every day. Woodbine Willie showed great courage as a war chaplain. In Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 it says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Ultimately, Woodbine Willie knew that God was with him wherever he was. But it still takes great courage to face death and pray with dying soldiers on the battlefield. Remembrance Sunday is a special time for us to remember all those who lost their lives due to war. We can thank God that even in these difficult circumstances, He is still with us. And there are still heroes of the faith, like Woodbine Willie, who are brave and courageous enough to keep on sharing God's love. Craft time! Today we're going to create some poppy bunting, so you'll need some pens, paper, scissors and string. First, we're going to draw some poppies, like this. If you've got red paper, then that's great, but if not, you can just colour the petals in. After you've cut them out, pop a little hole into two of the petals, like this, so that we can put the string through them. You can create your bunting as long or as short as you like. For today's prayers, we're going to thank God for Woodbine Willie, but also remember all those who are still affected by war. Dear Lord, thank you for Woodbine Willie and heroes of the faith like him. I pray now for all those affected by war today, that you will comfort them, be with them and bring them peace. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And So, a final thought. Woodbine Willie was full of courage in a really tough situation. When we face difficult things, we can remember Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 as well. Be strong and courageous, and remember that God is always with us. Remember, the same God that was with Woodbine Willie in the trenches of World War I is the same God that can give you the courage to go out and share his love. Now, last week I asked you what your favourite Bible verse was, so let's have a look.
So, which bits are your favourite? New Testament and Old Testament and Old Testament and New and Old, or the very beginning. And these are both from John, and these are both from Corinthians. In fact, they're coming in from all... Oh, look, there's a dog. Samson, go say hello. These three are all from the Psalms. And look at this Bible creation. Awesome. And we've got a virtual Sunday schooler with not only their favourite Bible verse, but remember our lollipop stick Bible craft from the Holiday Club. Nice. And these three virtual Sunday schoolers know where to find their favourite verses, because look at this awesome Bible books box. Nice.
This week, I want to see your poppy bunting. So ask your grown-up to head over to our Facebook page or Instagram account and get in touch. Don't forget, we have got our virtual advent calendar coming up in just a couple of weeks, which is very exciting. So the trailer with all the information is in the description below. Before you go, give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. See you next week.
Why not tune in to Virtual Sunday School?
Christmas, Christmas, Christmas! We love Christmas, so we are super excited to announce that throughout December, we're going to be doing a virtual advent calendar. Woo! Every day from the 1st to the 24th of December, we're going to release a brand new short video to get you in the Christmas spirit. We'll be learning some interesting stuff about Christmas, playing games, doing challenges. We've got some brand new songs for you, and so much more. We'll have some old friends and some new friends joining us too, so you don't want to miss it. Not only that, but we're going to have some brand new merch up for sale on our website, which you could add to your Christmas list. We'll have more details coming in the next few weeks, but get excited, Virtual Sunday Schoolers. It's gonna be awesome! Virtual Advent Calendar.